show tonight, one of the most beautiful women in the world, the lovely Heidi Klum, is here, making his first appearance on The Tonight Show. CNN's Anderson Cooper. I watch this guy on Anderson Cooper 360. He's terrific. And we conclude our Toyota Summer Concert Series with country star Brad Paisley. So it's a good show tonight. Tomorrow night, Claire Danes will be here. And on Friday, from the new Simpsons movie, Hank Azaria. And this Friday and Saturday night, the 3rd and 4th, I'll be at the best comedy room in Vegas, the Mirage Hotel and Casino. So if you're there, come on by. All right. My first guest, one of our favorite Victoria's Secret supermodels. You know, Kev, some of my closest friends are supermodels. You don't like to have a favorite. But I would say she's probably my favorite.
I bet
of
she
all
is.
the supermodels, of all the supermodels that come to my house and everything like that, she would be my favorite. She also hosts Bravo's Emmy-nominated TV show, Project Runway. My wife's favorite, this Project Runway. You know, I can't watch any of my violent things. We have to watch it. Okay, please welcome the lovely Heidi Klum. Kind of a zebra thing going on. Very nice.
I don't know why I squeeze myself and do these tight things, and then I never think about that I have to actually sit here.
And exhale.
It's working.
I must say,
it's not breaking.
Do you realize this is the first time you've been here in 4 years that you're not pregnant? You've been pregnant every single... You might be pregnant now, I don't know, but you were always...
You never know, that's true.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not. I'm not this time. I've been here, I was trying to think about how many times I've been here. I've probably been here maybe 14 or 15 times, so I couldn't have been pregnant every time I've been here.
Well, but there were...
I only have 3 children.
There were things happening in it. But anyway, I mean, the last bunch of... I would say in the last couple, each time...
The last 3 years, yeah.
Now, how old are the kids now? Give us the kids' ages.
Lainey's 3, Henry's going to be 2, and Johan is 8 months.
Okay, cool, cool. Now, I heard... Because you're right around the corner from me. We're neighbors. Yeah. And now David Beckham and his wife have moved in.
Oh, I know.
Is it driving you nuts?
You guys don't even know what that means, because there's a paparazzi festival down the street from us now, and you couldn't even drive by because they were really hanging out, waiting for them to leave their house. So every time we would leave the house, either they would follow us, or you know, you couldn't pass the street. I mean, it's kind of a pain.
No. we should get a neighborhood watch committee and go over there.
I know.
We'll get Tom Cruise. He's in the neighborhood. We'll just go over there with and kind of have a meeting.
It's rough. It's rough. Yeah.
Now I heard you bought
But it's rougher for them than it is for us, so that's good.
Yeah. You bought a trampoline.
I did.
Sometimes to see your head going up and down the hedges, you know, I'll go, is that high? I see a head going up and down the. Why did you buy a trampoline? How the kids?
I was sitting in the airplane, and you know, because. Lainey's 3, and you know she wants to learn so many things.
Right.
Now I'm playing tennis. I'm starting, so she wants to play tennis, or she learned how to swim. And I'm sitting in the airplane, and I'm looking at Sky Mall. And I'm ordering...
Sky Mall. Oh, is that the magazine?
Mall, the magazine. I was bored, and I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. I bought the happy face for the tree that you can nail on the tree. And I almost bought that suit. Have you ever seen the suit where this girl... It's like a onesie for grown-ups. You know, it's the big old zipper, and you stick it... And, you know, she looks so comfortable, and she sits there, and I'm like, maybe I should get that. But no, it's not
You know something? I said to myself...
You know that one? Did you want to order that suit?
No, I just said to my wife one day, and no offense, but I said, what moron would buy stuff out of an airplane? I just say, why would you buy a trampoline on an airplane?
No, it's awesome. It's the best thing I've ever bought. But you know, the picture, you can't really, you know, in the measurements, I don't really know how big this thing is gonna be. And we're away, and someone puts it up for us, and I come home, and I'm like, what the hell is this in my garden? And it's this big trampoline, but it's awesome. It's the best thing I've ever bought. It's huge, and it has this net around so that they can't bounce off and, you know, boing. You know, it's very safe, and it has steps and stuff. We go on there all the time.
Just makes me laugh. Hey, we're on a plane. We're flying to Geneva. Let's buy a trampoline.
That's kind of how it was. My garden looks crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are the kids...
You can't really see the grass anymore. Every time my husband comes home, he's like, what else did you get? It's morphing into a whole Disneyland.
Now, the trampoline is too young. The kids are too young for the trampoline, unless you're going to dribble them, right? You can't put them in.
No. Lainey and Henry, they both can do it already.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they swim yet?
She did 4 swimming lessons, and she can do it already.
She's swimming already?
Yeah.
Okay, well, she's...
She can't make it all the way across, you know. I have to help her in between to come up, and then she goes under again. But for 4 times, and she's just, you know, she just turned 3.
And Henry's swimming too?
Sort of, yeah.
He's only 2.
He goes under, and then he has, you know, super curly hair, and when he goes under and it's wet, it's all like long. So he comes up with his curly hair.
But they're not scared of the water. They're not frightened by it.
No, I've always put them in the water.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't throw Johan in, or you know how some people say you put your infant in and then they will just swim.
Well, my parents did that.
I don't know about that. I'm not that
well. My parents put me in a bag and then threw me in the river. Yeah. My parents put me in a bag and then threw me in the river. That's how I learned to swim.
Well,
I had to cut my way out of the bag. That was the Italian way.
Nine. I don't believe that.
Now, I heard you had a flower named after you. What kind of flower?
I did. A beautiful rose.
A rose. Now, well, how does that work?
They called me up and they said, well, we would love to, you know, make a flower for you in your name.
Who called you? The garden? The garden called up?
No, it's like a special company that actually makes, you know, makes the roses. They breed them for 1 year.
Oh, okay.
And you basically put the order in. What color, what scent,
really?
yada, yada, yada. Yes. How many months you want it to bloom. The whole year didn't work, but 3 months. And it's beautiful, super
And what did you
pink.
tell them you wanted?
I wanted super smelly.
Super smelly roses.
Yeah, I wanted like super smelly.
Is that really the word, smelly? Wouldn't fragrant?
It smells amazing.
Oh, so it's a pleasant smell. It's not smelly.
No, it's smelly in a good smelly way.
Okay, so it's a big smelly rose.
It's good. My parents have it all over the garden.
Oh, okay. Do you have it in your garden? Do you have it in yours?
I would love to have it in my garden, but as you know, you cannot bring any plants or food into the country.
Oh, so your rose is not legal?
I sometimes sneak the occasional candy in, but
yeah.
that doesn't really count.
Okay, so your rose is not legal here, so you can't even have it.
No, I can't bring it.
Oh.
Do you know anyone? Maybe you can...
Yeah, I know some smugglers. Let's talk about that on TV. Yeah.
Help me out.
Yeah.
I would love to. I would love to have my whole garden with my own rose.
Look, we'll take a break. More with Heidi right after this break. Welcome back. Talking with supermodel and supermom.
Thank
Heidi
you.
Klum. That's right. You'd be supermom. Now, I got to ask you something. I saw this on the internet. You posed nude for some magazine. What magazine was that?
I did?
Didn't you?
No.
Where's the magazine? Do we have it there? There it is right there.
What do you mean nude? I'm in a bathing suit.
Okay. Well, is that technically a bathing suit? Or is that like confetti or something? Is that actually...
Well, it is small, but
So you weren't nude in the magazine?
Well,
what about this picture?
maybe a little bit in the inside, tiny little bit, maybe.
No.
But then I'm wearing a pillow.
Oh, the pillow. Okay.
I'm wearing a pillow. I'm wearing shoes.
I'll tell you what.
I might have an earring on somewhere there.
Would you wear that the next time you come here? I would. Next time you come.
This one?
That would be great.
I can go and change for the in the commercial break.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
Hey, on Project Runway, they can make a whole outfit out of this pillow. Yeah. So it counts.
And I have to ask you about something else. I know you're selling some new bra or something. Did I see this?
Yes.
Okay. Now what is this?
Well, Victoria's Secret always comes out with a new bra. I've been here probably 15 times every time telling you about bras.
Right. And I'm an expert.
Because, you know, they always come up with the new things. You know, like cell phones. Every time there's a new phone. My husband, one day it's this one, the next week it's that one, this one, and that one. See, and you don't know anything about this. Bras
I know. To me,
change too.
I like bras when they're over the chair. I go, oh, that's nice.
This one is from the Body by Victoria line,
Okay.
and it's full coverage and uplift at the same time.
Full coverage? I don't want that. You want no
You
coverage?
don't want that? Well, I mean, you know, you have a variety in the store, so you can go sexy, super sexy, and uber-duper, uber sexy.
Really?
But this one is more like the day-to-day kind of bra.
Oh, day-to-day bra. That's what I want, a working
bra. With an
bra.
infinity edge. Infinity. Do you know those pools? You don't know where the pool ends and where the sky starts.
Right.
That's kind of like, you don't know where skin meets bra. It's like...
You know something? Guys know. Yeah.
It's high-tech.
Yeah. Now, is it a one-handed deal for the guy, or is it one of those, or is it one of these things? Damn it, I mean...
Easy. Easy access.
How many classes? Oh, easy access.
Easy access.
Is it class?
You could do it in the dark.
In the front or the back?
You could do it in the dark with 2 fingers.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, now it's getting interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And how are Hans and Franz? Are they still Hans and Franz? I don't know. I didn't know if you...
Do you know about my Hans and Franz?
You know, I do know about you. I don't know how I know.
You know what's so funny about
Hans
Hans and Franz?
If my wife knows how I know,
I've been living with Hans and Franz for so many years, and no one ever knew about them. And I kind of thought, you know, I'm going to grow old. No one would have ever known about Hans and Franz apart from the people who I work with. And now someone spilled the beans.
Explain who Hans and Franz are.
Hans is to my right, and left is to on the left.
So this would be Franz.
This is Hans and this is Franz.
Okay. And how does that happen? I mean, why give them guy names? That would be a turn-off. Hey, this is Hans. Okay, thank you.
I like boys. I like boys.
Yeah.
I don't like girls.
Okay.
But I like boys.
Right,
so this is Hans and this is Franz.
But why name them? Why?
I don't know, because, you know, I'm German, and for all these years, you know, I've been doing lingerie or, you know, been rolling around on the beach, and it's always Hans is always the naughty one who always likes to have a little peek out and do a little peekaboo, and I don't know, it just kind of was always like, hey, put Hans back in there. Franz is being good, but Hans is being a little naughty. I don't know, it's been just like
You know,
this
you and
silly thing that's been going on for
You and I have the same fantasy. It's amazing. That's exactly what I was thinking. Wow, this is...
I don't know why. And, you know, no one ever knew anything about this. And the other day I was doing this interview, and the photographer, actually the photographer who took those pictures of me, Rankin, totally spilled the beans. I called him. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you telling people about my Hans in France?
Well, okay, well, I won't keep my eye out for the new bra, because that sounds creepy, but I'm sure it'll be very successful.
I send you one.
Thank you. Do send me one. Yeah, send it to me. Send it to my wife.